Blowout is a syndicated live program of the network that features chit-chats and conversations on special interest topics, news, events, stories through correspondence report, experts' opinion, and stakeholders' analysis. Today, as usual, we're going to have guests in studio discussing some of the topics that are trending stories in Nigeria today, like this one coming out of Rivers State. It's been a long time we've been talking about the fearless protest, the hashtag fearless protest that took place in some parts of the country yesterday. Even though a lot of Nigerians did not come out to join the protest this time, compared to the protest we had in August and the one we had for the NSAS, this one had very low turnout. And I wonder why. Although I'm going to get to ask my guests that particular question amongst others, why do you think a lot of people did not come out for the protest yesterday? We can't even say, because some state governors said during the August protest, a lot of state governors told their residents not to come out, advised their residents or pleaded with their residents not to come out. But hey, they still did. So what happened yesterday? Well, this story is coming straight out of Rivers State, where reports have it that police thugs dispersed October 1 protesters. Could this be the reason? We'll talk about this story when we delve to the details of that one. We'll take another story from Lagos State. According to reports, community accuses government of diverting road projects. In their words, they said they've heard that hundreds of thousands have exchanged hands, and because of that, the project has been diverted. Even though the explanations that the government has given them for that, they still feel that something is fishy and something is under the carpet. And we'll take a story coming straight from Borno State, where we have reports that even though some people were celebrating in some parts of the country, in Borno State now, let's go back to Borno State. Even though some people were celebrating in some parts of the country, in Borno State, reports that Boko Haram terrorists adopt 15 farmers while they were on their farms. This is a very sad one. Well, it was more like a turn of events in that particular state. And on presidency, Nigeria will collapse without necessary reforms. This is what Tinubu is saying. If we do not implement some necessary reforms, Nigeria might get to collapse. So what are these necessary reforms that we need to implement? And how much implementations have some of the other policies that have been introduced had or seen so far? What is going to be the difference with these policies that should be implemented than the other policies that have been announced? We'll move on to the story on food security. A lot is going on. We've been talking about hunger. Nigerians have been protesting against hunger. This story came out a few, should I say, months ago now, where we have reports now that the federal government has expanded subsidized rice program to other states, different states, right? So we'll tell you what states those are, and you get to find out if your state is one of those states. You go out there and look for the cheaper rice. Now, that's the federal government subsidizing that, and also get to find out if our guests think this is something that is laudable, or if Nigerians want more than just subsidized rice. On the economy, we have a story. This one's on petrol importation. Petrol importation has dropped to 20.29 billion liters in 2023, according to credible report from NBS. Now, our next story, that's actually all that we have on our table for you today. So after this break, I'll let you know who my guests in the studio are or is, and then we'll delve straight to the details of the stories. It's going to be a juicy conversation. Please don't touch the dial. It's still ATN. My name is Enidoye Jackson.